So in this video we are going to go through how to create a compelling vision for your future so that you can have something exciting to work towards and to be happy to wake up in the morning. Because I'm constantly looking up for solutions to how to live a better life and to feel better day after day. And I found that having a compelling vision to work for is an essential part of being happy. I've spent a lot of time experimenting and tweaking my vision, so now I can guide you and tell you what is working, at least in my opinion. So let's dive in. And by the way, if you like the video, please feel free to subscribe, comment the video or hit the like button, as I will be doing content like this once per week. So about vision. The goal for this exercise is to have at the end of the video a clear vision of what you want for the future. So you want to have a good vision, and the first step in this video we are going through 3 easy steps, and at the end I will give you a bonus like questions that you can ask yourself to make the process easier. So the first point and the most important one, if you have to remember just one thing, it would be this. You want to create a vision for your future, for your life. It's basics, but and it's kind of cliche, but you want to create a vision that excites you, that talks to your heart, that talks to your feelings, You don't want to do something in your future because that's what you should do or because that's what's expected from you. So what you want to do is plan something that speaks to you, to your soul, to your heart, and when you think about it, it has to, bring up the fire in you. So that's the first point. Follow your feeling. You have to feel something when you think about your future vision. The second point is something that is kind of common these days. It's about setting goals. Usually when we set goals, we are looking for what it's called means goal versus end goals. What I mean by that is often when we think about our future, we say, for example, I want to get a job, I want to get a loan, I want to buy a house. The problem with that is it's just a means to an end. It's not you don't really want just the job or just the house. For example, if you talk about money, you just don't want the money, because the money is the way for doing something else. Like for example, if you want some money, maybe it will be for supporting your family, or maybe to go travel, or to increase your quality of life. So keep in mind the end goal. So an easy way to do that is to think about your goal, whatever it is, and to ask yourself, so that I can do what? Like for example, I want to find a new job. So that would be, let's say, your goal. But it's not the real end goal. So if you ask the question, why would I want to get a new job? The answer would be something like, I would want to get a new job so that, and you can say whatever you want here. So it might be so that I can support my family or go on vacation more often. So you see, you just have to think and keep in mind that you have to think about the end goal. So that's the second point. Always think about why you're doing this. What is really the meaning, okay? So the third part is making it specific, adding details to it. Like, for example, in the future, where are you living? With who are you living? What are you doing when you wake up? Where are you? What are your activities? What are you having for breakfast? How do you feel? Don't fall into the trap of just thinking about the things that you can have and the things that you can do, but also think about how you want to feel, how you want to be, because that's really important, and that's something that we tend to forget. So yeah, add details to your vision. Usually what I like to do and what has worked well for me is to think about my average ideal day that I want to live in the future. So choose a period of time that you feel comfortable with, but it can be in 12 months, it can be in 5 years, it can be in 10 years, and think about it as if it will be happening, you know. And when I think about my average ideal day, it's something like I want to wake up in a calm house, surrounded by nature. I want to be able to wake up and to not feel stress, be able to meditate and be able to exercise. And I think about my whole day and everything that I want to live on an average ideal day. So think about adding details to it, because your brain doesn't really know the difference when you imagine something and when you live it. When you add details to it, it's like you're already living it. So that was the third part. Does the process make sense so far? Please comment below if you have any questions. So that was the 3 points. So first, follow your feelings. Second, have the end in mind. And the third, make it specific, add details. So now I want to share with you some questions that you can ask yourself to make the process easy. So the first question can be, how would be your, so we already talked about that, but how would be your ideal average day in, let's say, 10 years from now? And the important thing right now is to think about this by saying, I have no limits. I have no limiting beliefs. Imagine everything can be possible. If you want to say like you have 10 million in the bank account, go for it. So that would be the first question. The other questions, in my sense, are quite important because they can give you a direction of the things that really matter in life. The first question can be, what would I would like to experience in my life? And for me, for example, I've included that I want to do skydiving one day. And it's something really simple, it's not something very big, but it excites me, I feel that I really want to do it. So it will be a part of my future vision. So what kind of experience do you want to have? It can be in terms of adventures, in terms of love, in terms of friendships. So the second question that you can ask yourself is, what kind of growth do I want to experiment? So it can be, what do you want to learn for pleasure? Like, do you want to learn to play the guitar, or do you want to learn another language? What do you want to learn? What do you want to grow in? Because as human beings, we long for constant growth. We always want to evolve. And finally, the third question that you can ask yourself, so it's like 3 categories. The third one would be, how do you want to contribute? Because contribution is a big part of being fulfilled. I don't know if you noticed, but if you've ever done something for someone without expecting something in return, like from kindness, it feels really good, So how do you want to contribute to the world, to your community, to your family? It might be as simple as sharing your knowledge or helping someone cross the street. So that's it. Now you have all the tools to create your vision, a compelling one for your future, something that will make you excited to wake up, that you will feel happy when you have achieved. And the good thing about this is that you can already live some parts of your vision. Like, as I said, in my future vision, I want to be able to meditate, but I'm already able to do that every day. So don't wait too much into the future, but start doing these things today. Now, if you're interested in this topic, I can share a few more resources and I can make another video on it if you'd like. So if you liked the video, please feel free to comment below, to subscribe, or to hit like or dislike if you didn't like it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.